22-year-old Arabella McCormack died in a San Diego hospital after her adoptive parents called 911 claiming she had choked while eating. Paramedics arrived and they find her lifeless body on the floor, described as a, quote, corpse with skin stretched over it. She weighed just 48 pounds. Letitia McCormack, along with Letitia's parents Stanley and Adela Tom, are now facing criminal charges. They are connected to hundreds of alleged acts of abuse, and prosecutors say this resulted in Arabella's death from severe malnutrition back in August of 2022. The criminal complaint, reviewed by multiple news outlets, alleges that the trio worked as a team to carry out years of horrific abuse. They've all entered not guilty pleas. Now, prosecutors allege the family punished Arabella for seemingly innocuous things like the way she ate cereal, deprived her and two other children in the home of food and water, struck the children with a belt or paddle, prevented Arabella from using the bathroom, and forced her to exercise while wearing wet clothes and plastic bags. That alleged abuse, officials say, began back in February of 2019 and continued up until the day she died. All three defendants were indicted by a grand jury. They're charged with murder, conspiracy to commit child torture, child abuse, torture. Letitia's husband, Brian McCormack, who was a Border Patrol agent, would have faced charges as well, but he apparently took his own life in front of police near the family's home just hours after Arabella's death. The prosecutor laid out the details of Arabella's alleged abuse, and I'll give you a fair warning right now, it's difficult to hear.
When they arrived, they found the 11-year-old Arabella lying on the living room floor. She was pale, unresponsive, and had no pulse. At the time of her death, Arabella visibly was already severely emaciated. Her bones protruded from her skin. She had visible bruising, lacerations to her body. After further investigation, it was learned she had 15 healing bone fractures to her body.
Arabella's biological mother, Toriana Flory, has spoken out, expressing her grief, her anger over what happened. She told local affiliate CBS 8 they should never, ever be allowed out of those bars. If I could, I would have them in a 2x2 cell for the rest of their lives, a cage like they put my baby in.